Gas up the Jeep, it's good to be free. Load up the pans and fishing poles. The highway is long, the wheels turning round. Pack up the cook stove and the bowls. Arlo and I, we hit the open road. Arlo and I are on the road.
Hey everybody, I'm back in the kitchen again today, and I'm getting to making one of those videos that I've been planning on making for a long time, and I just never seem to get around to it. And that's just a simple baked apple recipe, and I think it'll be great for the holidays. Now, I have this nice little baking dish, which is perfect. It holds about 3 apples in here. Today, I'm using these Envy apples. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Envy apples, mainly because I like the firmness of them, and I also like the color of them before I cook them. Well, they're going to turn brown, of course, when I cook them, and they're nice, the right size for this dish. I also have this small bag of small, tiny apples. These are Crimson Golds that my daughter picked up at the grocery store, and she thought I would have fun using these for a recipe. So I think I'm going to add some of those to our baking dish. So baked apples, that's probably the simplest dessert there is. And really, you don't really need to do anything to it. Basically, we're going to take these, and we're going to have a little apple core here, and I'm going to take the core out, and then you just put them in the dish, and you can bake them just like that. Or you can fill the center of the apple with all kinds of different flavors. It could be anything you can think of. Often lots of spices, you know, those sort of holiday spices are great. Cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, those kind of things all really lend themselves well to this. Butter works really well. You put a little lump of butter inside, some brown sugar, some cinnamon sticks, or honey, which is what I'm going to use today, and whatever spices you like, pop them in the oven. So, and what you end up with is a real simple, warming holiday dessert that really doesn't take much time at all. Now, to get all those kind of happy apple pie flavors without actually having to make the whole pie. But I'm actually going to kick this up a little bit, and I'm going to be using a few other ingredients that I have prepared here. Of course, we have our apples, but some of the other things that I'm going to add to it, one of the main ones are these Aquavit infused, soaked raisins. And I've had these raisins soaking in Aquavit for the last couple of weeks. So they're nice and plump and ready to go. I'm using this Swedish Aquavit right here, which is a really good one. I really recommend this one. This one's super tasty. But it has obviously those caraway flavors, which is the main component in the flavoring of Aquavit is caraway seed. But this particular one has caraway, fennel, rosemary, lemon, and Seville orange peels. And this one comes from Sweden. This is actually a Swedish Aquavit, which I really like. And I'm going to kind of use that sort of as an inspiration to kind of make this have some of those sort of Scandinavian kind of flavors to it. So what I'm going to do is I also have these Anna's Swedish ginger thins, or like ginger snaps, but they're very thin. These are really great with tea and coffee. But I'm going to use that on the bottom of our dish to soak up all of those flavors of the apples and all the other ingredients, the Aquavit and everything else that we're going to be adding to this. And that'll kind of bring more of that sort of apple pie kind of a feeling to this. All right, so really don't have that many ingredients here, but you can mix this up however you like it, whatever flavors that you like. So of course I have those beautiful apples. I just love the color of these. And I love this dish. I use this dish for everything. It's just like the perfect size for 1 or 2 people. I also have these small apples that I was talking about, the Crimson Golds, the Anna's Swedish ginger thins, some butter, lemon, our Aquavit soaked raisins. I also have some local honey, and for when we serve it up, I have a little sour cream. You can use sour cream or some creme fraiche, or none at all. You could even use ice cream. Ice cream would be a perfect way to serve this. And then I have some mint. Okay, I guess the first thing I'm going to do is get my apples ready, so I'll move some of this other stuff out of the way. Okay, and we'll start by coring the apple. There we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. We have our 3 cored apples, and we will start to kind of build up our dish. See, I have these ginger snaps. Maybe I'll break them up just a little bit, at least some of them, and then the rest, well, I'll break them up a little bit, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to add our apples on top of that, just like that. Those ginger snaps are going to soak up all this juice, and it's going to give that nice bit of crunch and crust. And then I'm going to take some of these little baby apples, because why not? They're kind of fun. And I'm going to put a couple of those down in there. We'll see how those come out. Now we're going to take some of our, let's see, I think I'm going to start with a lump of butter down in there. Just like that. And then I'm going to add some of our Aquavit raisins. Oh, these are so good and they're so potent. I'm going to put just a nice spoonful of those right in there. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a few more of these raisins and kind of sprinkle them around, maybe a little bit of that Aquavit around. A squeeze of lemon. Right in there. And around. It's about a half a lemon. This is a Meyer lemon. And I have some of that local honey from down in the desert. And I'll put a nice big dollop of the honey right on top. It's cold in here. It's in the 30s today up here at the cabin, so this honey is not real runny. Now you can also use maple syrup or something like that if you prefer, or brown sugar. Also works really nice with this. Okay. And then I think I'm going to add those extra pieces of butter. This is about 3 tablespoons of butter in total. I put a half tablespoon in each one of the apples, and then I have the other butter here. I'm going to put that. That's going to help really create that nice crust on the bottom. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this ground cardamom. That adds a nice Swedish touch to this. I don't know why cardamom is a traditional Swedish spice, but it definitely is. Actually, as I'm going to put a little bit of water, I'm also going to put just a little bit of water in the bottom of this pan, maybe quarter cup. All right, there it is. We have our apples all assembled and ready to go in the oven. Now I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees, and they're going to go in there for approximately an hour until they get nice and soft. All right, there they are, right out of the oven. Oh, and it smells so good. They were in the oven for exactly an hour, and they're nice and soft. So that's perfect. That's exactly the way we want them. Now, you don't really want to eat it when it's blazing hot like this. So we're going to let this cool down just a little bit, and then I'm going to plate it up, and then we're going to try it out. So I'm going to take one of these apples here, put it, and then some of this nice ginger snap. Put some of that on there. Just like that. Maybe one of these small little apples there. And then of course we have some sour cream. You can use creme fraiche or whipped cream or ice cream, whatever makes you happy. And then of course, let's see, a nice piece of mint. And there we go. Oh, that looks really nice. There it is, my sort of Swedish flavor influenced or Scandinavian influenced flavored baked apples. Looks really good. I can't wait to try it. It smells so good. I'm smelling all of that. The ginger from the ginger crackers, the ginger snaps, the cardamom, the Aquavit, all those flavors are all coming through as I'm smelling it. So I can't wait to try this. All right, cut into it. Apple is nice and soft, and you can see on the inside some of those Aquavit raisins. I'm gonna try some of those first. And of course, the alcohol flavor has dissipated, but it has that nice sweetness of raisin and a little bit of that caraway flavor coming through. Let's try some of this apple. Looks so good, nice and tender. It's a perfect doneness. About an hour is a perfect amount of time for these apples. I'll try some of that crust that was on the bottom. Now that is really amazing, and having a little bit of that with the apple. So grab a couple of those Aquavit raisins, a little scoop of those ginger snaps that have soaked up all that butter and apple juice and all that. Kind of has the flavor of kind of an apple crumble. That is really amazing. I love this. These crackers that are on the bottom here, they're really soaked up everything and made just a really nice flavor for this. As sort of an after dinner treat, I'm going to have some of my Aquavit to go along with my dessert. Have another little bite. Okay. Wow. All right. That is really good. I love this Aquavit, this Swedish Aquavit. Really, really good. And it really goes well with this type of dish. It really helps cut the sweetness. It's a very sweet dish, but the addition of the sour cream and then this Aquavit really, really is nice. It goes really well with that. Guess I'll try that little baby apple. I forgot to eat that. Let's try some of that. Good. Now, I'm not really a big dessert eater, but when I do have dessert, this is exactly the kind of stuff that I like, right up my alley. Simple fruit type desserts. I do like these baked apples. I do like ice cream, and I do really enjoy like a fruit pie. But I tend to avoid a lot of other desserts. I'm not big on chocolate and cake and that kind of stuff, but this is right up my alley. And this, I think, is going to be perfect for the holidays if you want to do something that's a little bit different. All right, well, I hope you all have a good holiday. And if you like this video, please like, please subscribe. That always helps us a lot. And we will see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye. The caraway tastes really great with the apple. And that shouldn't surprise me, because whenever I make braised red cabbage, I tend to put apples, red cabbage, and lots of caraway seeds in there. So shouldn't surprise me. Those are flavors that really work together well. So, all right, we'll see you later.